What about you, Tibbers here? Now, Hulu is another streaming service that had some really decent stuff in 2023. So here are my official top 10 favorite Hulu originals of 2023, whether they're new seasons, new series, new films, and all. Here is my list. All right. Coming in at number 10, I'm going with Quasi. Now, I had to check this one out on 420. I forgot to do my review for it uh, at the time. But Quasi is actually a really fun comedy. Of course, this is pretty much like an updated version of Hunchback of Notre Dame from the Broken Lizards gang. It is actually a lot of fun. It is really entertaining. Definitely gets really definitely feels like the Broken Lizards game, which I've always liked from like Super Troopers to Club Dread, Dukes of Hazards. They've always put out some stuff I've always quite enjoyed, and this was no exception. It is a really fun one if you guys haven't seen it. Uh, and also had Adrian Padalecki, so one more cast for there. All right, number nine, I'm going with the other black girl. Now, the other black girl was a very, very weird, interesting series here. Gets very intense, emotional at times. Uh, the two leads, Sinclair Daniels and Ashley Murray, I thought were both really decent. Definitely, like some of the creepy aspects is really cool. If you guys don't know much about the story about this, it's where like this editorial assistant Nella is tired of like being the only black girl at our company, so she's excited when Hazel gets hired and Hazel's star begins to like rise while Nella spells out and discovers something sinister going on in the company here, and it gets crazy throughout. I don't even think it got renewed yet, which maybe we'll get renewed. Who knows? But this is a really decent series worth checking out. Is a return of Futurama. I thought this the return was a lot of fun. Seeing like Fry, Bender, and them all coming back was really cool to watch. I mean, it shows that they still got it after all these years. Lots of really fun. The humor really hit perfectly. So yeah, really decent. Follow. Of course, we are getting another Futurama down the line, so we're gonna be getting more Futuramas in the near future. Number seven, I'm going with Flamin' Hot. Now, this is of course a story about the creation of Flamin' Hot Cheetos, and this is a really terrific one. Directed by Eva Longoria, Jesse Garcia was terrific. The one who plays like his family, I thought was great. Dennis Haysbert was also in this. Had lots of really nice hot to it, really cool music as well. So yeah, Flamin' Hot is a really this one. Like I don't eat Flamin' Hot Cheetos at all, but this really made me more interested about like the creation and all. And I always do love movies and shows about the creation of something. And 2023 was no exception. Lots of movies this year that was about the invention of something, whether it was like the creation of Tetris, behind the scenes of BlackBerry, and Flamin' Hot Cheeto was no exception. I mean, next year Jerry Seinfeld has a Pop Tart movie coming out, so there's that. Anyway, number six, I'm going with Boston Strangler. Now, this is, of course, about the hunt and investigation of the Boston Strangler, and this is a really terrific film. I probably could have added this in my top 10 underrated films because not many people really talk about it since it's released. But I thought Boston Strangler was a really wonderful flick. David Desmocklin like plays the creepy guy here. I thought he of course plays the Boston Strangler. He was terrific in this movie. Keira Knightley and Carrie Coon plays the reporters. They were great. Chris Cooper was terrific. This is a really wonderful film worth checking out with great performances all around. Crazy to believe that did actually happen. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen Boston Strangler, definitely give that one a go. All right. Number five, I'm going with Only Murders in the Building season three. This show gets better and better with every season. Seeing of course Meryl Streep popping up, Ashley Park popping up. I thought season three definitely had lots of great stuff going for it. Really great, twist at the end. Where obviously we're getting a season four, so there's that. This show is a really funny show to check out. Steve Martin, Mara Short, Selena Gomez is great. Paul Rudd was really cool. Nate Delane. I mean, some really fun supporting players popping up here and there. It's a really wonderful comedy. All right, number four, I'm going with the comedy Quiz Lady with Sandra Oh and Aquafina. I mean, seeing these two play against type, I thought was really cool here. Of course, Will Ferrell plays the game show host in this. Uh, it's definitely a lot of fun to check out. Jason Schwartzman was great in this film as well. The sisters' chemistry between Aquafina and Sandra Oh, I just thought was really good here too. It's a really fun. It is a really terrific comic worth checking out. That I wish I more folks should definitely give it a go because it's a really good one. All right, number three, I'm going with No One Will Save You, which of course was a movie with barely any dialogue, but it's a really well put together film. Kate from Denver was terrific. I mean, this does the no dialogue better than the John Woo film Silent Night. So there's that. The look of the aliens I thought was great. It definitely got very creepy at times. The direction was really cool. So Hulu could be a hit. That's with their horrors or sci-fi stuff. But here they really knock it out of the park. Number two, I'm going with History of the World Part Two. I really quite enjoy History of the World Part Two, man. It's definitely I probably even prefer this over the original. And the original is terrific, but seeing like Mel Brooks come back to his prominence was awesome. Seeing some of the cool story arcs, like the Charlie Chisholm one, I thought was really great. Nick Crow, you had loads of other great folks popping up here and there too. Wanda Sykes was great in this. I just really had a fun time with this. Great cast all around, cool story arcs. If you guys never even seen the original History of the World, I highly recommend that. But definitely go check out this new one. I mean, it shows that Mel Brooks movies could not as work okay today. Um, but yeah, it shows that Mel Brooks, the guy's in his like 90s, and the guy still has it. And my number one favorite Hulu original of the year is a returning show, and that is The Bear season two. This is probably the best show that Hulu has ever put out. Jeremy Allen White is remarkable on the show. Of course, Io DeBerry is great. Love some of the guest appearances this time around. You had Jamie Lee Curtis, Bob Odenkirk, John Bernthal pops up. Molly Gordon was great. I mean, this is just a really great one. I mean, Jeremy Allen White playing Chef. Yes, Chef. Who doesn't love Jeremy Allen White? Like, I've been a fan of this guy ever since I saw him on Shameless, and I'm so glad that he's getting the recognition he deserves because I think this guy is terrific. Of course, I just saw the Iron Claw. He's great in that. I'm telling you right now, if he continues doing these good performances, he's going to have an Oscar on his mantle before his career is over. I'm telling you right now. I could totally see an Oscar on his mantle until probably before he reaches 40. I'm calling it right now because the guy definitely has some great acting chops, and here he shows it. Like, if you guys have not watched The Bear, getting lots of awards, I'm pretty sure Jeremy Allen White's going to win his Emmy here. Not for season two though, because the Emmys was like season two probably won't get nominated until I guess next Emmy. I don't know, but still, definitely go check out The Bear if you guys haven't watched it. It is a really wonderful show. But that's pretty much it there. Here is my quick rundown: 10 Quasi, 9 The Other Black Girl, 8 Futurama, 7 Flamin' Hot, 6 Boston Strangler, 5 Only Murders in the Building season 3. 4 Quiz Show, 3 No One Will Save You, 2 History of the World Part 2, and number 1 The Bear. Now there's other ones I probably could have added too. Not all of Hulu's movies were all great. Like Vacation Friends 2 was pretty disappointing. I liked the first Vacation Friends, but was not a fan of the sequel. Was not a fan of the Mill. Both movies having Lil Rel Howery in it, by the way. Definitely did not like White Man Can't Jump. I have not really seen Ryan Lane, so I can't really comment on that. The Drop was pretty terrible. The Bruiser wasn't so bad. there's also some cool TV stuff as well, but like American Horror Stories, the third season was pretty cool. So yeah, some interesting stuff. There is still some series that Hulu put out that I still haven't seen yet. I'm definitely gonna put on my back burner. Hopefully, get those to go down the line. But let me ask you guys, what are some of your favorite Hulu originals of 2023? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Simon Zion.